Hey everyone, Max here. So, today I'm gonna let all of the continents battle it out in Worldbox. They're all supposed to have 5. Some of them did spawn with 6 because of an accident, and Europe only has 4 because I think one of them died. But other than that, everything's good. So, roll the intro, editor Max. Hey guys, welcome to I'm going to let, as I already explained in the intro, today I have all the continents and I'm going to let them just all battle it out to see who can take over the world. Of course, setting the time to ×5 as it's always more interesting that way, and let's just get it going. So, current state of North America, as we're just starting, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. Don't forget South America. So all of them, completely blank world map. Probably gonna have to split this up into part 1 and part 2. Will take a little bit for us to get our decided winner, but Africa was wiped out by, I think, this one singular bear. Took out the entirety of Africa. Looks like already Africa's out of the running. Let's give her a little check here. At the moment, it's Europe, North America, Australia, South America, Asia. Europe is looking pretty good, so we'll see if they can conquer all of European lands and then maybe conquer all of Africa. North America is just kind of bumbling around. South America's doing okay. Europe's definitely going to stay the most powerful for a while. Europe is looking okay. Just do my quick check. Make sure I am recording and microphone audio is picking up, because last time I did one of these videos, my microphone wasn't even picking up any audio. Europe almost has 30 population already. Looks like so far they're really just Germany. I guess it's just the area of Germany and Denmark. Been in just some Scandinavian areas too. I'd say Australia is going to have the easiest time and will probably become really powerful because their continent is just full. Oh, Europe is already going out and expanding and colonizing, doing their thing. Surprising though, the British Isles are not yet colonized, but Europe's doing it for them. I guess it is still the British though, because it is like a full collective continental kind of thing. North America is still just kind of bumbling around at the Great Lakes. Not even made it to any of the oceans yet. Oh, South America's getting down to into the Argentina lands. They were pretty much just in the Brazilian area before, but now it looks like they're kind of expanding into Argentina. Take a look. Europe, South America, North America, Asia, Australia. What's Australia done wrong? I think they're just having a harder time because it's more desert than Greenland. Not that Greenland, but oh, we have our first naval port. Because of it, let's go ahead and actually give them a closed ocean right here. So that way, they already have the exit to the rest of the world. Trade routes. See? They're gonna start going around, finding more places that have any naval ports whatsoever. I'm not really seeing it at the moment. Well, North America has discovered down there now, I guess. Oh, Asia's going up. I know Asia should traditionally be more like around here in this mountain range, but I didn't want to shove them all in the mountain range, so I just picked the Russian side because it had more land. So down here, there's not as much land. Also, guys, tell me if you want more Worldbox content. Tell me in the comments below, please. I love all of your feedback, and I always take it into account when making new videos. Let's check the stats again. Oh, Europe and South America are tied. Everyone so far has 2 cities. Australia is starting to expand over the rest of the continent. I think Australia is going to stay not as powerful because of their land situation. South America has a lot of area, and Africa is completely uncolonized at this point. North America is looking pretty good, I will say. But they also don't even have the west coast of the United States, or the west coast of Canada for that matter. The only piece of the western coast of the United States they have is Alaska. Actually, none of these nations over here really have a west coast, do they? Except for, like, down here. I think the Cancun area, well, no, Cancun's up there. Just like down here, sort of like smaller countries in the tip of Mexico down here has a full Pacific Ocean area. Oh, they're going into Iberia. Nice. Going into Iberia, going up through Scandinavia. Now we just need them to colonize this part of Scandinavia. Now when they're gonna head down into Italy. Italy's probably not worth taking for Europe. Oh, looks like North America is down into Mexican area now. Well, I mean, they were before, but now they're really down there. Panama does not have a canal yet. Down into will ever. South America's really getting down to stretching their land capabilities, and it looks like. I'm just waiting for, like, some kind of revolt to happen. Because I know eventually someone's going to revolt. And there's going to be a new empire. So look after. So checking the stats real quick. Europe, North America, South America, Australia, Asia. I'm surprised. What is happening to Asia? Asia is just kind of... I think Asia is kind of starting to fall. I'm not sure why. I mean, up here they have lots of frozen areas, but Siberia is not as cold as it is in real life in this world. See, we're currently, how many years in? 157 years in game time. Oh, Africa, starting to be colonized by the Europeans. No shocks there. Oh. Okay, this is definitely the smallest city at this point. Nope. Oh, North America's finally reached South American area. So now some people actually have like a full, almost about to have a full land border. Oh, in Australia, taking the road to Indonesia over here. Is that a boat? Yeah, that's a boat. That's a boat. Where's the boat going? Oh, looks like we're all getting naval routes now. Yeah, Europe and North America are setting up trade at this point in time, and it looks like this tip right here, land border between North and South America. Yep, land border. I think that's our first land border. They're finally starting to get to the rest of Canada. I'm surprised the East Coast and like the Floridian Peninsula and sort of like the Quebec area right here. It's a lot of land right here, but shockingly, no one's decided to do anything with it yet. That's an American trading vessel, I'd assume. So do any of these have passengers on board? 0. Asian boat, though. Yep, they have a port. 0 passengers, European ship. 0 passengers, American ship. Well, North American ship. Oh gosh, this is a growing, developing land border here. South America is about to have all the land they can have. Again, like I said, Africa is really starting to be expanded upon. Here's the actual remains of what was the African continent. Asia looks like it's starting to make a recovery after its horrible performance in the first part. Look, as long as they don't build a bridge that goes through here, they're not going to have a problem. And I don't think they will build a bridge because they can just walk around this way instead of just directly crossing a bridge. So as long as they don't build a bridge that cuts off their supply to the rest of the world, I mean, if they do that, they still have areas in Iberia. Oh, looks like they're about to go. Any wars happened yet? Oh gosh, some places are looking like they might revolt. So North America, Europe, South America, Asia, Australia. Australia is now the lowest. They almost have the entire continent under control. They just went up here to Indonesia. I'm just wondering, who will race to the Indian subcontinent and the Korea, the Manchuria area, and Japan, and China, Vietnam. Yes, the Tamil Kings would be right here. Indian subcontinent, Arabian subcontinent. Who's going to make the jump for those first? Seeing how it is, I think Europe... Okay, North America is supreme at the moment, which is interesting to see, definitely. 1,500 people in the world at the moment. Growing land border between them. All this is under North America control. All this, the East Coast. They finally have connections to the Eastern Coast. I mean, they did, because that's the East Coast of Mexico. South America, what you doing? South America's just shown up. Like, out of nowhere, just showed up here in North America. They sailed all the way around this way, just... Alright, looks like the Quebec independence movement definitely isn't going to happen. Europe is just doing their whole colonizing thing. Oh, Australia's finally hitched a ride to the mainland. So now they're in the Vietnam area. Europe, definitely going to be the supreme area at the moment. Although some of their cities are looking like they might revolt, and Africa might become independent here soon. They don't have land borders yet, but they're getting very close, and they do have close trade. North American capital is up here in the Great Lakes. It all looks pretty normal at the moment. And I think this might be where I end off part 1 of I forced all the continents to battle it out in Worldbox. So this is the current state of the world as I posit. We have the list: North America, Europe, South America, Asia, and Australia. America and Europe are very, very close. Europe has more land. They both have the same amount of cities. Europe has just slightly less houses, like 50 less population, and 3 less. So Europe and North America seem to be always gonna be fighting for that top rank spot. Australia is still at the bottom of the ranking. Although Australia might be the people seeing the least amount of revolts because all the loyalty seems pretty good. While as it comes to Europe, the loyalty is a lot of negative over here. And over here it's pretty good. South America's probably not going to see a lot of it. North America is going to see a whole lot of it. Whole lot of revolts and revolutions happening at some point soon. So there we go. That is where I'm ending off. I'm going to go ahead and save. And there it goes. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me today for this video. Population has hit 2,000, and I will see you all for the next Worldbox video. Goodbye.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Really point to just to hurt you.